you so much for waiting. I appreciate you all. Welcome, Anna. Woo! I want to say thank you so much for being here and joining us. iHeart's Raptors.
Hi.
So we are going to be finishing up our last panel section talking about IRL streaming. I know that Anna does a lot of IRL streaming and it's super cool to watch. So thank you so much for being here with us.
Thanks for inviting me.
Absolutely. So basically, I know the first question that we get a lot from people in terms of IRL streaming. What equipment do you use?
For going outside or like staying in the house IRL?
I guess kind of both.
Okay, so I'm going to be doing an IRL stream next week in Taiwan. So what I'm going to be bringing with me on the go is my selfie stick, and then obviously my phone. And on top of the phone, I'm going to have a wide eye lens so the viewers can have like a bigger view of the area I'm in. And then I know most of the more pro IRL streamers have a second phone with them where they read chat, but I'm on a budget, so I'm not gonna have a second phone. And definitely a battery pack. And then if you're in a foreign country, definitely rent a Wi-Fi pack. But if you're in the US, have at least unlimited data. And that's for streaming outside IRL. And then of course in the house, just have your camera and OBS.
Okay. I didn't even think about that with the whole second phone thing for chat. That's a really good point.
Yeah. So that's just to read chat and look at alerts, or you can, go back and look at Streamlab alerts, because I know if you have your own phone, can't really look back on alerts. If you miss an alert, you miss an alert.
Cool. How do you choose what things are worth IRL streaming? The question that we just got. So essentially, when would you be IRL streaming? When is it not worth it? When is it worth it? How do you plan it out?
I usually do IRL. It's kind of hard because there's so many IRL streamers under the IRL category. Like it used to be where, if you did absolutely nothing, people would still watch you, but the category is just so saturated where even if you do go outside, it's still really hard to get viewers. So your best bet is to be in a foreign country, as expensive as that sounds.
So something really crazy.
Yeah, something super different that no one's ever seen. Because if you're just walking your dogs outside, being honest, no one's gonna. I mean, unless you have a huge fan base, like you're a ninja walking your dog outside, like maybe, but you're just like perhaps like even me, if I like walk my dog outside, no one's probably gonna watch me.
Yeah.
Has to be something really unique.
I understand. I mean, I remember the one time I watched you doing an IRL stream, and it was really cool because, I mean, you were walking all around town, and you went to like coffee shops. I saw you're like picking out you're picking out like you went to that one store, picking out the gem. Like that's really cool. And then just like to watch like the end of the stream like on the beach in Hawaii was like really cool because like, people use like, Google Maps to like look around the world, and like you could be like, here you go. Like you have like a really amazing like layout and everything that you can show people, which is cool to kind of just chat. At least you're getting outside to have that same IRL conversation that you have with someone inside, I suppose.
I think the only reason why it worked for me going outside was because, Hawaii, Honolulu is like a really hot destination. It's a tourist attraction. Pretty sure if I lived like in Dallas, Texas or Houston, Texas, and I went outside, it wouldn't have the same vibe as going to the beach in Honolulu and watching the sunset on the Ala Moana beach. It has like a lot of people want to come to Hawaii. I'm not saying like nobody wants to go to Texas. I'm just, Hawaii is a huge tourist attraction. That's why people wanted to watch that event I had.
Yeah, it's almost like a foreign country to most people because a lot of people haven't been there.
Yep, exactly. It's like a vacation spot.
So I see you've got a piano back there, or a keyboard, as you may. What what got you first into content creating then? Like, what was your drive that you were like, oh, let's try this out and see what happens?
So I've been streaming on Twitch for about 3 years now, and I was originally a League of Legends streamer, and I started out streaming League because I had no one to play with, and I just streamed to find someone to play with, and then eventually, yeah. So and then people would see, and I had a piano in my background already, and people are like, Anna, could you play something for me on the piano? This was back then when there was no creative streams, no IRL streams, no music streams, nothing. So I would literally just play piano in between League of Legends game queues.
And there can be a lot of downtime for those of you that don't know League of Legends.
Yeah, so that's how I started playing piano. And then when the IRL section came out, someone was like, Anna, why don't you dedicate an entire stream just to playing piano? And that's how I just started playing piano more and more, because nobody really watches my gaming streams, to be honest.
They like you for your piano playing.
Yeah, they just like my piano playing.
That's awesome, though.
That's really cool. I don't know. I know there's plenty of nights since you have an awkward time zone that I'll flip your stream on and listen to your piano before I go to bed. And I was like, oh, this is so peaceful. And it's different. Like, you know, I like relaxing streams at the end of the day. So, I mean, it's so unique, which I think is really cool.
Oh, thanks. Yeah, I know there are a lot of other music streamers on Twitch. A lot of them are like DJs. A lot of the other ones, you know, practice their piano or their cello or their guitar. I try to do something a little different from everyone else. So I have like rain in the background of my streams, but that came on accidentally because I have static and radio frequencies in my backgrounds, which is why I switched on the rain. But once I got that fixed, people still wanted the rain on. So
that's really cool to stumble upon something like that. That's a little bit niche for you. That's really awesome.
Yeah.
Do you find that you get a lot of know-it-alls when you do the piano and stuff like that? Like, I know when I do, like when I'm making music on Ableton and stuff like that, because I'm a DJ and music producer.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
So like when I do that, I find that I get a lot of know-it-alls, and they're like, oh, you should do this and blah blah blah, and I'm like, so I end up turning on follower mode only. But do you find that you get that a lot too?
Oh, you mean backseat streamers?
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, I get that a lot, and sometimes because I'm like super sassy, I get a lot of people come in and be like, oh, your fingers should be more curled or your posture should be more straight. And sometimes some of them would like to be really smart and be like, oh, shouldn't that be in a C major chord instead of an E minor chord? And I also work with Ableton, and some people would be like, yo, can you add more reverb to that? Can you add some trap drums? I'm like, no, this is my song. I'm not going to add trap drums. If you want to make your own song, go on your Ableton or your FL Studio.
Good luck.
Yeah. I'm not trying to be mean. It's just that.
No, not at all. Absolutely not. I totally get it. Like I said, like when I do it, I just don't even want to deal with it. So I just turn on follower only mode.
Oh, you do? I don't like doing that because I feel like a lot of people like joining in, and usually when I go into a stream and it's followers mode, I just leave right away. I don't even give the stream a chance.
Oh, I'm so right there. I'm right there.
Yeah.
Especially hosting. I'll never forget I went to go host a stream and I was super excited. I hosted it and I rated it. So we were all there. I went to type and I clicked it. This is in followers only mode. And I was like, I have to follow you to talk to you about how I just hosted you for 30 people.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Even if it's a 5-minute follower mode, I am still leaving. Like, because I have other things to do. Like, I mean, there are other people to watch.
Like, let me watch and decide, like, you know, appreciate your content before. That's another thing that I guess we never addressed is followers in sub only mode. I mean, if you have like something crazy going on, if you have like 1,300 viewers right now, turn on follower mode. Sure, slow down chat. I'm more keen to slow chat than followers only chat. If you do slow mode, it makes it easier because I guess the whole idea behind it is make it so you can read chat when you have a lot of people. If you have like over 1,000 followers, okay, if you want to use follower only mode, then sure. Because obviously you're already doing something right and someone's going to wait around to see it, you know, at that point. But if you have like 10 followers, 20 followers, don't turn on follower only mode. That's silly. If it's really that spammy and you need to turn on slow mode, then sure, you can read chat while you're playing a game or multitasking, then sure. And as long as you explain to them that's why you're doing it, be like, hey, I just want to be able to read chat. Slow mode.
Yeah, totally. I mean, I feel like you should only ever turn on follower mode if trolls are raiding from 4chan or Reddit.
Right.
Yeah. But I mean, everyone has their own stream. I mean, if some people want to turn on followers, more power to them.
No, for sure. I mean, and everyone's got their opinion, and it's always nice to
Yeah.
take in everything that everyone thinks, because then you get more perspective.
Yeah. Do you feel like having your stream on followers mode helps you or your
I
streamer?
haven't done it yet.
Oh, okay. I thought you were.
No,
Okay.
I've been debating
Oh,
it.
okay.
Because, like you said, I get a lot of those backseat Ableton users that think they know what they're doing because they watch 3 YouTube videos, and I've been doing this for 10 years. Okay, guys, just settle down.
Oh, that's when you want to start turning it on and everything.
Exactly. That's the only time that I would want to do it, is during my music streams. Yeah, exactly.
Oh, I thought you already had it on, like your
No.
streaming career. I'm like, whoa.
Yeah, I was about to say that's a rough one.
Yeah, I was like, whoa.
All right, so I have a question that just came in here. And I just started my IRL stream, and I feel like I can't maintain mobile quality. What should I do?
What app does he use? I mean, there's several apps out there. I think the Streamlabs one is like the best one out there. Like if you have an Android phone.
Right, exactly. That thing, you can choose bitrate, you can choose what's on your overlay. Like that's probably the best one, honestly. But I think if you use the Twitch one, though, it actually has variable bitrate built into it, so it'll adjust for your connection, I believe. Don't quote me on that, though.
Yeah, and he probably, and also depends on where he lives. Like if he lives on Guam and he's trying to stream from there, like no matter how great his setup is and no matter how much he pays for his internet, there's no way he's gonna get like decent connection to stream.
Right. And another thing to consider too, like if you're doing something like that, again with the Streamlabs app, if you have access to that, turn down your quality to 480p. That's going to really help with your upload. If people are really that concerned about watching you in 720p while you walk around, I guess, but 480p is going to be really helpful with buffering issues and stuff while you're doing IRL outside of your home.
I guess that's a question I could. What was that? I'm sorry.
Oh no, I was just agreeing.
So I guess what I could ask is, because I get people asking me to do IRL cooking streams a lot. Now, I could either use Wi-Fi on my laptop, or I could try using my phone, which would also be connected to Wi-Fi. I guess the laptop would be easier to put up. Do you have like recommendations for like, like I don't know, like my laptop I don't think isn't very powerful in terms of being able to run a stream well. It's a very basic laptop and or my basic phone, which I could set up. Which do you think, like, do you have any suggestions on like the best way to get everything set up to do that? Obviously cooking streams are kind of harder since you have to like use your hands and you're just like setting something up to be out of the way.
I guess it just depends. I mean, it shouldn't be too hard on your laptop since you only have one scene open. It's just, you're not running any games. It's just your webcam on. It's just like talking on Skype. Or you can use your phone. I mean, with the phone, you can move around easier. With the laptop, it's kind of bulky. You might need to have space for that. But I think either is fine as long as you're willing to move the camera around, because I'm sure you're not going to be in one area at the same time. Obviously, the best setup is a 2-camera setup, like one for the stove area and one for like the counter area where you'll have like stuff laid out or stuff cut up. Yeah, like all the other chef streamers. Obviously, other chef streamers are like up there chef streamers. They're not like, cooking once in a while. Their actual like stream is just for cooking. But if you're cooking once in a while, I mean, I'm guessing I don't know how well a webcam on the phone would be though. I don't know. Because if you're just streaming your cooking, I'm sure your laptop can handle it. It's just basically a webcam on and OBS running in the background.
Okay.
I mean,
I didn't really
it shouldn't
think
be
about.
too hard. Yeah.
Okay. Not sure. Biff, do you have any questions? We don't really have too much coming in anymore.
Mine was mainly about the music and like how she got started. I mean, did you learn piano as a kid, or is it something you learned as a teen or an adult?
So I got a toy keyboard when I was like 6 or 7, and then it was like a Christmas gift. And then I really liked playing on that, so I asked my mom for lessons. We weren't super well off, so she asked a family friend to teach me. And then she taught me how to read sheets, but I never played, like I was never classically trained, so I never learned music theory. I just learned how to read the notes and count time. And then after that, I took lessons until college, and then from there, I just kept playing on my own. So I guess if you want to learn how to read sheet music, you should get a teacher. But then I usually improvise on my streams though, because I mean, there's so many other piano players out there that play the same songs over and over again. Like, like people would come in and be like, "Can you play Naruto, Sadness and Sorrow? Can you play Furlies?"
Right.
It's the same song over and over. Like if you go to one piano stream, the other piano stream's probably going to play that same song, that same stream. So I like to improvise a lot, which is basically taking a song and just rearranging it to my style. So it's different from other people's stream. Like I said, I mean, if you want to be a music streamer, there's so many other music streamers on Twitch. You just have to find something unique that you can share with other people.
Exactly. I mean, the easiest thing too is like as long as you're staying in key or complementary keys, you're fine. Yep. You can get crazy with it if you really want to.
Yeah.
I noticed that you do composition for horror games.
Oh no. I just compose music for fun.
Okay.
Yeah. And I like to compose like horror game type of music.
Okay. Because I came in once and you were doing that and I was like, this is really, really cool. You just kind of chatting over it and just playing the music. So that was cool, like the way you kind of integrated chatting with everybody while still playing the music. And obviously you're recording the music, but not necessarily your voice, and they get to talk to everybody. That's really cool. Yeah. That's like super unique.
Yeah, that's a little more on my chill days when I don't feel like getting on that piano. I get on my other piano.
Okay.
So with that, I mean, I'm sure you probably get requests and stuff, obviously. Do you ever find that your VODs get muted because of playing copyrighted music?
Oh, that's another thing. So I know if you look under TOS, you're not even supposed to play covers. You're not supposed to play covers on the piano. Like it's against TOS. Yeah, but so when the TOS for IRL came out, I just improvised and rearranged all my piano songs that I play on stream.
Nice.
Yeah, so it never gets muted. Like
loopholes.
It's the same. Yep.
That's cool.
Yeah.
So now, how do you decide? When like, oh, I'm gonna do like video games. I guess I kind of talked to Jubble about this a little bit with the variety gaming. How do you decide when you're going to do a gaming stream versus you're gonna do just a piano stream, when you switch over, that kind of stuff?
I usually like playing games off stream. I play a lot of games off stream because I just like to really get into the mode. The only game I play on stream nowadays is League of Legends, so I can have subs play, But other than that, I used to alternate between piano and games, but it's just that I don't enjoy playing games on stream because when I play a game, I just don't like any other distraction. I just want to play the game.
So less interaction with the viewers.
Yeah, like I just shut myself in a room, turn off all, because I play horror games, so I like to shut myself off, turn off all the lights, have my headphones in, have no one bother me, not have to bother a chat. So yeah, I don't play much games anymore. I on stream, that is, but off stream I play tons of games.
Now, would you, if you could, would you go back to playing games on stream? Say that your follower count wouldn't be compromised. Would you prefer to stream games again, or do you just like stick to piano because it's better?
I mean, I don't stream piano because of the view count. I mean, there are days where I just don't stream piano, I stream games. I just don't like being bothered when I play games. That's about it. I mean, I don't care about the numbers. I mean, yeah, everyone cares about the numbers. Like maybe I do care a little bit, but mostly it's because I like to be immersive. I'm playing Dying Light right now and I cannot I'm literally running through the field and I cannot I need to be focused on the zombies attacking me. I can't look at chat and say hi to people. Like I literally, need to be focusing on my character.
Yeah.
Especially when I play rank, that's even harder because, if you look a lot of the times when I'm playing rank on stream, I look away and I die because I'm reading chat.
So it's hard to kind of combine it. So you feel like you get better interaction with chat doing an IRL stream than you do with the video games.
Yeah, because with I take video games seriously. So I take rank pretty seriously on League of Legends.
That's my issue. It's so hard to do both. Oh my gosh.
Yeah. So I like playing rank off stream, and I usually do normal games on stream.
Yeah. Because that's definitely an issue that I run into is you're trying to farm that first 5 minutes and not talk to chat, but you don't want to ignore your chat. So
yeah, and then there are people who come in, they'd be like, Anna, why are you ignoring me? Wow, Anna's ignoring me, sad face. Wow, Anna doesn't say hi to her viewers anymore. It's like,
then you're like, I'm trying to.
Yeah, I'm trying to focus on the game, So I just stop playing games on stream because I just realized I can't handle the distractions.
Yeah. Well, are there any other things that you would? Well, we did have a question. I guess it kind of relates. Does having an IRL stream mean it's more oriented towards chat interaction? Closer your bond with your viewers.
Not really, because I have a Discord and I bond with my viewers on there. I mean, IRL stream is mostly for me to I usually start my streams with an IRL with updates on my life. And then I move straight into gaming or piano. I don't really just is he talking about just sitting there and talking? Is that what he means?
I guess it's more like you usually have a closer bond with your viewers because of an IRL stream. Because since you were saying you're super intact with your video games and you're playing video games, you build a stronger connection with your viewers doing IRL since it's mainly fixed on chatting with them as opposed to playing a video game and just kind of conversating over the video game that you're playing and letting people kind of talk amongst themselves.
I think I'd build a stronger bond over Discord than on IRL streaming.
Okay, so you're just chatting up in your Discord all the time and talking to everybody.
Yeah, I'm always on Discord 24/7, or when I'm not doing other things like sleeping.
Alrighty, well, unless there's anything else, Biff, do you have any more questions for Anna?
I don't.
All right, well, thank you so much for your time. I appreciate all of your input on IRL streaming and your wonderful stuff. Thank you so much for being with us.
Thanks for inviting me. Thanks.
Absolutely, it was an honor. We are going to take another quick short break, and then we are going to open it up for some open discussion. So again, if you guys have any questions you want to throw in there, I do have some that got skipped over from past stuff we didn't have time for. So feel free to pop in there and throw any other questions in there, and I will see you guys shortly.